Hey everyone, Nels Heiberg. I've mentioned I subscribe to a couple of new things, and you'll see videos for those if you haven't already. But when I was looking at some new things on Cratejoy, the one that had me the most excited, that I planned to get right away once I was done with some busy things, is Zine-o-Matic. So this is a collection of zines, and I think it's set from around the world. And I'm a fan of zines because of their concrete materiality, that they're objects. I mean, I certainly do everything digital and all of that. And in some ways that makes me miss the zines that we used to have in the 90s where you could pick up something that felt special. Or I remember knowing friends and knowing people who made really artistic ones. And I remember one friend of mine made out of sticks, and there were only certain ones available, and I think I have a copy somewhere upstairs. But when I saw that there was a monthly subscription for zines from around the world, I was like, okay, I got to try this. And I think that there were different numbers of different packages you could get that would have, a few and a lot, or I can't remember what the exact numbers were, so I can't remember exactly what I got, but that's the fun. I do feel a few in here, and yes, you can see that I've got a fair amount here. Okay, we have Tasteful Insect Nudes, Mullet Turtle Comics. Okay, there's one. Mullet Turtle Comics with a URL. And, okay, I can see it's telling a little story there of Tasteful Insect Nudes. See, this is what I want. This is what I love, because zines are just so bizarre because you do whatever the frack you want. So this one has some Braille on the cover. I'm not sure how to make that visible. And then there are some soliloquy. It was on the first page. I will try to find out exactly who this is. Braille alphabet, some discussion about Braille. I think with this one, I may not do it when I first upload the video, but I will try to go back and add URLs to all of these artists who created these. And yes, I do consider these artists for thinking about how they put all of this together. So it looks like this is about sign language Braille. And with that topic, a thicker one, and a card with this cute, bizarre kitten fell out of this one. Not sure if there's a name. This is the back. All right, we have this zine. Oh, it's upside down. This is the front. This is the back. Okay, I cannot see some of the things that are written. There's a Tumblr address. Okay. Lots and lots of drawing. Don't be ashamed, just do your dishes. And we have lots of colors and lots of things with this one. And this is a relatively thick one, printed on some nice paper. So must be a lot of these around. I'll have to see what this is. And yeah, I have no idea if these are regular zines or if they're, how the person who creates them, what they might be. Amar Leipzig from 2013. Flash. Yeah, Flash by Amara Leipzig. So if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. There's a great cover. It's called Flash. So it looks like, wondering if, well, no, we had the Braille one. I was going to say if most of these were narrative, more graphic in that graphic novel comic sense. This one might be, but I'm also not sure if it's telling a story. It looks like about lightning, about rain. Cool. Okay. Lots of stuff to read. Is this Bigfoot? Field Notes on the American Sasquatch, a guide by David Norman. So this kind of reminds me of zines that a lot of people are making, just actually typed up on a typewriter. And that is what this looks like, actual typing. Text heavy, which I only point out because next to the ones that are graphics heavy, so we're getting a good variety. That's a good thing. Appearance, avoiding detection, lack of droppings. Okay, we have a lot of notes here about the American Sasquatch. Some drawings. So, all right, we have this one here, a guide by David Norman. Oh, this is nice. Imaginary Homework, Theo Ellsworth. Imaginary Homework, the author's name. You get an A+, Thought Cloud Factory. All right, so I think we have another story here. Originally made imaginary homework as actual homework for the students who took my 2009 workshop at Art Fest in Washington. Due to request, I have decided to finally make it available to the general public. So this is cool. Some kind of project like that. And little drawings and descriptions in that style. I'm not sure if it's linear. I don't think so. I think each one might be a different kind of story, but we have this kind of imaginary homework. I like that idea. So I think that it said it would always include a sticker. We have this one. A little too big for my laptop because I have a lot of things going on there, but I like that face. Atomic Air Press. We have a postcard. So just a regular postcard. So I'll have to think about to whom I will send this or if I'll keep it. I like this drawing. Interesting. Atomic Air Press. I'll put the URL with the flower going into the thigh. That's okay, fascinating. So we have as I said, a collection of zines. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't remember if that was the middle or what it was, but lots of different zines, all English. I think this came from the United States. If I look at the envelope, LA, so Los Angeles to Connecticut for me. So a good collection of zines doing some interesting things, all printed, it seems like. It's not the handmade kind of thing. But then again, I seem to remember this being the cheapest of the ones that I was looking at. So I would expect that these wouldn't be cost prohibitive to distribute. So looks like we have a good range here to take a look at. So until the next box arrives, I'm Nels Heiberg.